Whew. Just give me a couple of minutes to get set up, folks. It's raining, and yeah, not been a pleasant day weather-wise. Very yucky. Anyway, so just give me a couple of minutes to kind of get sorted out, and I shall be right with you. Oh yeah! Wow, what a long day! What a long day! Just gone 6:02 p.m. here in the UK, and I've had a really long day. Work at 2 o'clock this morning, and then I went to go and pick this up, the Quechua Arpenaz 4.2 fresh and black, which I picked up this morning from Nottingham, the Nottingham store of Decathlon, which is at the moment having a bit of a refurb. Oh dear! I'm just gonna get my light on. Bella might jump in occasionally. She was the first one in here. I was like, just wait, and boom, straight in. So just gonna get set up and get the light on and that. Oh, I've been rushing around. There we go. Anyway, I've got a new mug. I don't know if you can see that. That's from a very special person, who's yeah, really special to me. So I'm going to drink out of that today. A nice beer. Oh, I hope you're all doing really well. I hope the weather's not too bad where you are at the moment. Mine, it's raining here at the moment, and we got rain forecast during the night. It's about 3 a.m. and I'm off for 3 nights. Hurrah! So cheers, everyone. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. So the Quechua Arpenaz, I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, but I can't be 100% sure. Arpenaz 4.2 fresh and black. I've had in the garden now for about 6 hours. But yeah, we've got a bedroom either end, and it's been raining, and oh, seems to be quite dry. Oh, we've got plenty of rooms too. I've got a bed set up in that one, and then this one's just going to be flying. You know when you have a bag of bags? I have a lot of bags. I put a little carpet in here because obviously I don't want to bring mud in if I can help it. The worst I can get is mud inside the tent, because then you find if you don't clean it properly, when you pack it all away, mud gets on the ceiling, on the walls. Yeah, not good. So yeah, I know this was kind of very much unplanned. Hello, darling. Oh, Bella. Bella. Hello, darling. Coming up? You wanna come up? Do you wanna come up, darling? There we go. Ooh, here we go. You like it, don't you? You're the first one in here today. You were, Bella. You were. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I won't be. I won't be here till probably only half an hour, 45 minutes tops. But I've had literally. I fell asleep for about half an hour on the sofa, and well, yeah, I fell asleep for about half an hour on the sofa, and it just kind of I couldn't be watching all the election news and all that. So working nights is tough. Mind you, working most jobs these days is quite tough. But yeah, I'll sleep out here tonight, see how I get on. The only thing is with the video that I'm doing, I have a little microphone, and I didn't charge it beforehand, and I was talking on the video about this tent, and I think sometimes the microphone just went, and I'm like, So yeah, it's all good, but the video is going to be, it is just a first impression video. It's not going to be a review. I can't give a review of a tent until I've used it a few times at least, in different weathers, campsites and all that. But at the moment, yeah, it seems okay. But I'll reserve full judgment till later. But I do love the fact it's got 2 bedrooms. I'll just have a little show you around. So as you can see, you got a bedroom there, which has got my bed in, and then we got another bedroom just there, which is where I'm using all my bag of bags. And then we got little Bella just down there, bless her heart. Hello, Bella. So yeah, it's been a good day in many respects. But there was 2 other options available. There was a Quechua Arpenaz 4.2, which is like their base model at $179.99, and no fresh and black. I'm trying to work out this tripod. I've only had it about 10 years. You think I'd know it by now? There was, and that's on the ski, which wasn't fresh and black, and I didn't kind of like that. And then there was another one at £449.99, which was an Air Seconds 4.1. And at the moment, I've got a family holiday coming up, just had an MOT. I just can't really stretch to those sort of funds, so I was like, okay. So I'll see what this one's like, and then if I like this one, I like the 2-bedroom layout, and I find it useful, then maybe I'll upgrade next year to the Air one. But yeah, it's just circumstances for you. But so I've just been rushing around. It's like literally I had half an hour sleep on the sofa, and then I woke up and went, oh dear. It was a good night last night. We've had a busy week up to this bank holiday. I wonder who that is. But yeah, it's been a very strange week. I've been walking 10 miles every day, apart from today, obviously. I'm trying to get into shape. I'm trying to lose a bit of the old podgy podge. I don't want to look like Santa Claus. Because I'd say Santa Claus didn't know, but yeah, I'm trying to lose a bit of weight, so I'm walking a lot now, and I did a little bit at the beginning of the year, but I've resumed that, where I'm going walking 10 miles a day. I'm going to try and do 10 miles a day in 10 days, every 10 days, do 10 days, 10 miles each day. But obviously, what with this tent and that, I didn't do that today. So need to lose a little bit of weight, don't I, Bella? You know, you're looking with them gorgeous brown eyes, and yeah, do some weight training, get back into shape. Because I need it, because I'm getting too old. And Bella's looking right up at the camera. You can see me on there, can't you? She just looked like, can you see me up here, Bella? Yeah, you're gorgeous. You're lovely. I love you. I love you. You're one of 3 very special ladies in my life, aren't you? Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a funny week. Not necessarily in all the right reasons, but yeah, we get there, don't we? Oh, yeah. It's just a shame about the weather. The weather is, ugh. Yeah. So how is everybody doing? If you want to say hello, please say hello. Realize I'm just talking to little Bella here, which I don't mind, because she's gorgeous. You're gorgeous, isn't you, Bella? This tent itself, I did set it up on my own, because it is only me. And it does actually say the fact that it is a 2-person setup, and I can see where they're coming from on that. So the Quechua Arpenaz, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know I'm going to get it. Oh, you're pronouncing Quechua wrong. Oh, whatever. It's not the be all and end all. I did set it up all on my own, and then I realised when I was doing the filming that the door was actually that end, and I was like, okay, the house is that end, and if it's pouring down with rain, I need to turn it around. So I set it up, and then I realised the fact that my microphone wasn't working. So yeah, it's been a bit of a day of technical issues and not realising that gear's been set up. But what's life without the odd little challenge? We don't want big challenges, but little challenges for sure. Yeah, as I say, it's been a strange old week. You're right there, weren't you, Bella? How's your week been? Oh, that good, eh? I don't know. Um, so yeah, my reasons for purchasing this tent were several things really, and I do mention this in the upcoming video. So spoiler alert: the fact of the matter is, it has 2 bedrooms, and with the Quechua Air Seconds 4.1, it has room for 4 people, but it has 1 bedroom. So if you're going to need a little bit of privacy, it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky with 1 bedroom. So I would like to go camping with friends, people I know, and all that in the next year, couple of years. Hi Emma from the Netherlands. Oh, yeah, she went camping last year. Bella went camping last year in the 2 seconds easy with the awning, and she took to it like a duck to water. She was brilliant, and I was so very proud of her. And we only had her a month by then, so Bella's really good. But I don't think she'd be suitable in the garden because we have foxes and cats. Just not say the CAT word, because she'll just go ape. She'll go cats. Yeah, she's looking around for a cat. So with that sort of thing, I'd rather only take her camping in a campsite. I even had a deer. I went to work the other morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, and literally got 100 yards up the road, and there was a deer running along the road. Bless it. So yeah, Bella's used to camping. But thank you for your question. And I want to take her on more adventures. I don't want her to be just kind of living a life where she knows nothing more than a small walk around the local area where we live. And I want her to see a bit more of the world. You know, dogs unfortunately aren't here for a long time. They're here for a good time, and I want to give her as best a life as possible. So camping does come into that. So yeah, with this tent, I've got 2 bedrooms. So if I take a friend or whoever, they can go in 1 bedroom. Me and Bella can go in another, and then we've got this communal space here, which is just brilliant. And that was my idea. So there was 2 other options. There was the Quechua Arpenaz 4.2, which is £179.99 here in the UK, and I was like, no, no. Occasionally we might get a hot summer, and that being the case, it can be like a greenhouse inside the tent. So I would rather have the white exterior to reflect the heat of the midday sun, and the blackout bedrooms to be able to get a good quality sleep, because you go there to camp but also to enjoy yourself, and if you don't get good quality sleep, then you're going to be kind of grumpy in the morning. So this was a good option. And then the other option was obviously the 4.2 Air Seconds, which is £450, which is another £190 more expensive than this. And I felt that because of the little bit extra space, which was literally about the length of a ruler, 30 centimeters, it wasn't really justified. And then you have to take a huge pump, which is about that big. I've actually got it in there when I do the video. It really wasn't justified at the moment. Maybe next year. Ooh, I've got a right itch. Cheers everyone, it is Friday. Oh yeah. But I have been asked a couple of times this week about what tent do you think would suit me? Would this tent suit me? And to be honest with you, it really is a personal question. And even for me, this tent was a kind of 2-week thinking period where I thought long and hard about what I wanted, what sort of style of camping I want to do. Obviously this one isn't going to be suitable for going wild camping because it's quite heavy. So obviously I want to go more campsite camping, box tick, and then I want to go with friends or family or whatever. So 2 bedrooms, tick. And it's like knowing your circumstances, what sort of camping you want to achieve, you want to do, and then seeing what's available. Now the other one I was looking at was the Quechua 3.2, which is literally the one where you pull the strings and it pops up. And the only reason why I didn't go for that was A, drying is going to be tricky, especially after it's been raining. I know that from the 2 seconds easy 2-person version, but with a 3-person version it's going to be heavier. And that's nice and great and everything. I really would like that tent. However, as I say, then I think I need 2 bedrooms and bingo. It's all about what suits you, and I don't know you better than you do. So all I can give you is telling you about the features and benefits of a particular tent, and then you can see if they are applicable to you. And obviously with video you can see that the image is moving, and that's a bit more like real life. So there we go. That's why I love YouTube. That's why I love YouTube. And it's really pouring down with rain now. Lovely, lovely, lovely weather. It is May the 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, that mug is really, really nice. Got a nice handle to it. That's alright. I hope she's okay. Anyway, can you hear the rain? I feel like I need to shave, but I don't want to shave. I want to grow a little bit of a beard. Doesn't quite suit me yet though. Maybe it will grow on me. Maybe my beard will grow on me. That was a low joke, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it's really raining now. But anyway, so this live video cannot go on forever because I've actually got a food delivery coming in very soon. So it's not going to go on beyond say 7ish anyway. So yeah, but I am actually hoping to actually sleep out here tonight because last time. Oh, pardon me, I got really bad wind. Yeah, last time I was taken ill. Hi Gillian, how are you? You alright? How's it up there in Scotland? But no, I mean I'm going camping in September. I'm taking my mum camping in September. We're going up to the Lake District. She wants to go up there, and this tent will be ideal for that. We've got a campsite booked, and no, there's no. But the tent setup was actually pretty straightforward. There's literally like, do you think sunny here? You said yes, I am in the new tent, and it's pouring with rain. Yes, the Midlands at the moment is wet, and more wet. Put it this way, even ducks would go, nah, too wet for me, mate. They would. I saw him earlier. There was Bill. He flew away first. I know. Don't tell any jokes, Paul. What? Don't tell any jokes. So yeah, I've got a bed fitted in that side. Does have a new tent smell. I'd like that as an aftershave. No, I wouldn't. Does it feel... It's about the same size, to be honest with you. It's very, very similar. It's almost like Home from Home, if you know what I mean. It's like... It's a little bit like you go into somebody's house and it's very similar. You know, like, you go to a residential area and all the houses are... they're all made of the same similar design. It's very much like that. I keep looking up and there's no pole in the middle. no tensioner pole. And I'm like, where's that gone? And of course you don't have it on this one. So it does feel a little bit weird. But my Quechua Arpenaz 4.1, the 4-person, 1-bedroom, is starting to show its age, I'm afraid. So I knew that it was sooner or later the fact that that would have to be either replaced or refurbished, i.e. waterproofed and cleaned within an inch of its life. But literally you put it up and you go, yeah, it does smell a little bit, and not in a good way. Dirty socks spring to mind. Not that I ever left dirty socks in there, but I love that mug. Love it. Anyway, so the video that I'm doing right now, well, not right now, but it's been fraught with technical issues. The fact that I just didn't plan ahead and didn't recharge my microphone and that, so it's not going to be probably my best one ever, but it's not a review, it is just a first impressions. Oh look, it's a tent. Oh look, and go in and talking about why it appeals to me, and talking about its features and benefits. But I won't give a full comprehensive review until I've used it a few times, because there's not much point in giving a review of the tent until it's been used. I'm not sure how I'd get on with living reviews. Yeah, I know where you're coming from on that. I can understand that. To me, yeah, I'm of a similar feeling where I'm like, okay, it's a bit weird having the living space in the middle. But then I think about how much space I actually use. I look at like the 2 seconds easy, and I can fill that tent with what I need, and that's not. And these bedrooms are kind of bigger than that tent put combined. So that's with me and Bella, or Bella and me, should I say, if I use proper English. So yeah, it's only like having kind of like a 2 seconds easy, but 2 of them bolted together, and then a little bit of a living room put in together, and then obviously a little bit more headroom. So it's nothing like a 2 seconds easy. But the bedrooms are kind of that general size. Obviously it's a 2-person out. I think they're 210 centimeters long by 140 centimeters wide. So that's kind of 2 seconds easy territory. So it's like, yeah, 2 seconds easy in the bedrooms, and then with the communal area put on. So yeah, because if that makes sense. Wow, it's really raining. So I'm just going to shut that door a little bit. Because it's really starting to rain now, folks. And I mean, really bucket it down. But as I say, if you're thinking about purchasing a tent, obviously look at YouTube, and if you want, look at my videos, but see what's applicable for you. I didn't see many videos of this tent on YouTube. I had a little look. I found, I think, maybe 2 English-speaking ones, and then 2 from Decathlon or Quechua about setting up and putting it down. And then a few of them were from Asia, I believe, which I couldn't understand what they were saying. As I say, it is a worldwide brand, and deservedly so. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still looking around and going, well, that's new, that's nice. I would put this down. This is actually the window. The window actually comes down to like here and starts all the way up there. That's actually huge. But the thing is, if I do that, then the rain will come in, and yeah, we don't want that. It's been raining literally all day down here, so it didn't start raining here till about 1 o'clock in the Midlands. It was when I went to Nottingham this morning, it was I was like, ooh, it's starting to brighten up. It's starting to brighten up, and literally it was in a couple of minutes. It was like Ha ha ha, fooled you. I'm like, aww. And then got back home and it started to drizzle a little bit. And now it's clearly not drizzling. I don't really like. Actually, that's all blurred. But I can just see my reflection now. Yeah, oh my glasses are really dirty. I'm still getting used to wearing. I nearly fell over this morning. 3:30 this morning at work. I nearly fell over with my glasses because I turned around and I was like, ooh, disorientation. I nearly fell over. They are reading glasses, but I should have to get some bifocals or varifocals at some point. I'm still getting used to using them. But, unfortunately, oh, they should make that window behind plastic like the opposite side because you can hardly. No, it is mesh, but I did notice. I mean, when I set it up, I had a little look around and doing a little bit of filming and that, and I did notice that when I brought that down, you could feel the breeze coming through, and I thought on a hot summer's day that would be fantastic. Unfortunately, how many hot summer's days do we actually get here in the UK? I don't know. It's one of those things. But that's something I don't like about the Air Second 4.1, where the door, which is absolutely huge, there's like a window, it's absolutely huge, but unfortunately that's mesh, and whilst it does let the breeze in, you've got a great view. You can't see out when it's raining, a little bit like right now, although right now you would see my shed, and that's not a great view. Yeah, it's good actually in a way today. I'm glad I'm not walking today. 10 miles a day, every day. Takes it out of you. If I was wearing a hat, I would take it off to people who go walking like that on a regular basis. Today's a rest day. I think I did like 36,000 steps on Wednesday. I know I've got that. It is Gillian, but I had to put an ice pack in a very delicate area because I was chafing. Oh, and it was like, I'm like, I need to lose some weight. I really need to lose some weight. I weighed myself at work, and it was. I think it came up on display. This scale doesn't accept elephants. Yeah, it was bad. It was plus 120 kilos. I could literally. I was actually saying to someone the other day, something reminded me of something where the fact that somebody came out and I was walking between two houses, there was like an alleyway between, and someone came through on a push bike, and I was just walking my merry way through. They come racing through on a push bike, and the front wheel went through my legs. They went over my shoulders, and I just looked at him and said a word, and he was like laying there. I'm literally like a brick wall. So my weight was, I think it was about 118 kilos, which is crazy. And I was speaking to a mate at work the other night, Daryl, and he was saying about the fact, I said to him, I says, should I get a snack or so? And he goes, nah, I best not, I'm on a diet, I'm 80 kilos. At 80 kilos, I said, I wish I could be. But I need to lose weight. It's gone too far. Muscle mass, yes. Weight, fat, no. But that's just my personal thing. I would never dare call anybody fat. It's if they want to make improvements themselves, that's fair be it. It's not for me to judge. I have manners and I have respect for people, and I like that. Swimming, yes, that's my thing. I love to go swimming. Swimming is wonderful, and I can't run. I couldn't even run to the shops now, and that's just tragic. Or for a bus, but I need to. I've got a car. Oh yeah, my car passed its MOT. Oh, £50. That was all it cost me, and I was like going, oh, it's going to cost me a lot of money. It's going to cost me a lot of money, and it didn't. So Yeah, got it through. Passed with flying colours. So, but yeah, I mean, people can call me what they want. I don't care. The the only people's opinion that really matter to me are my family, one very special lady, and a couple of friends at work, 2 or 3 friends at work. I'm not really bothered what people think, and just words. I think I'm gonna have to get another beer soon. But what's that say? Awake our natural instinct. I've never seen that before. Right, there's a bit of a print on one of the bedroom. Okay. What does it say? Fresh and black camping. Okay. Campus 4, bedrooms 2. Awake our natural instinct. Okay. That's new. I've got this running commentary. It's my little joke. You know when Superman takes off his glasses and becomes, well, when Clark Kent becomes Superman? Where did Paul go? Oh, there I am. Yeah, sorry. One of the little quirks of life. But no, 2-3 hours sleep a day is. Well, I'm actually I might sleep out here well tonight, because if it's going to be raining like this, it's going to be lovely, isn't it? The pitter patter of raindrops. And the only reason why I've put this up tonight, Friday, as opposed to Saturday, is because tomorrow, Saturday, is supposed to be dry, which means I can take this tent down. Because Sunday and Monday, and I'm off Sunday into Monday, so I've got 3 nights off. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? And it is raining quite heavily. Not torrential, but it's enough to try and make me run, kind of, to the shops. No, I'd probably just get soaked in seconds. Yeah, I do like the sound of rain on a tent. I think it's very therapeutic. That's a big long word for me. Therapeutic. But, oh yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Oh dear. No, I can't see what you're seeing, but... The only thing is... Ooh, what's it? I'm going to get another beer in a minute. Sorry, Stu, I don't mean to rub it in. I know you're at work, mate. It's only up 25 to 7, almost. So you ain't got long to go. It's alright, that was the special lady I was just talking to you about. Wow. Okay, that's just throwing me off. Where was I? Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. No, I can't say anything really, because we're not together or anything like that, but I absolutely worship the ground. She's just the most incredible human being I've ever met in my entire life, and Um, I saw her. All I'm going to say is I want to protect her privacy no matter what. But she's the most incredible human being I've ever met in my life, and I would literally do anything to make sure that she's safe, well, and happy. And uh, yeah, yeah. But we're not together or anything. She's yeah. I can't say too much because it's not right on her, and I respect her too much for that. So we move on. Damn it! Incognito. What? How I feel about her? She knows. It's just not the right time. Um, but yeah, I love her. I love her completely and utterly. Yeah, I know, Gillian, but sometimes people are going through things, and it's not as I'm not going to say, because I respect her too much, but I absolutely not always. I can't. I'm not going to be pushed into a reason why I cannot tell you, but as I say, I absolutely love it to bits. Anyway, camping thing, not loved up to. Yeah, where were we? So let's forget about the lady person in my life at the moment, please, for the sake of no. It's just the fact that it's just the wrong time, and no, I can understand where you're coming from. It's just the fact that that's somebody who has a private life, and I I wouldn't think much of myself if I said too much. But she is the most incredible human being I've ever met, and she is so amazing. But it's just not the right time, and that's fine. She comes first. I'm more than willing to put my feelings on the side. It's not a problem. It's the right thing to do. That's what you do when you love someone, don't you? You put them before yourself, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, anyway, we won't talk about the lady friend. And I've got to be careful. Well, Nisa a wrong name then. Gillian, okay, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm not gonna divulge her name or anything about her life other than that, because I love her to bits and I respect her too much. Anyway, I might nip into the house and we'll get another beer, because like a numpty, I didn't get 2 beers, and so I'll be back in literally a minute because my mouth's going dry. But yeah. So the tent itself, at the moment, the way I've got it set up, I've got my 2 pads set up, my Quechua pad and my OEX pad. Bless you. I'm going to get another beer, but no, I'm not going to divulge any information about it. That's not fair. So all you know is the fact that I met somebody, I love them to bits, and that's all you need to know. But I don't think they'll be appearing on the channel like what's her name was. That's past. What was her name? Marge. That's past, that's good. I'm not interested at all in that. Good job I brought a carpet in here. Doesn't fit, and I might be tripping over. That's got a bit of a head on it. I feel like blowing it. But, no. A load of... Bringing a load of campers in front of the house. Oh, bless him. That's nice. That's all good. When I... Cheers. Cheers, Julian. Let me put it in my new mug. My new mug. Which was a gift. Cheers, everyone. Where was I? And don't say in a tent, sitting on your arse and drinking a beer. Yeah, I went to Decathlon today, obviously, to pick this up, and unfortunately the one in Nottingham is having a bit of a refurb. I think. Oh, a tent as well. So that's like Aladdin's cave of camping goodness. I bet you're well happy about that, because I know I would be. Oh, where was I? Yes, I went to Decathlon at Nottingham today. It's going to be packed there tomorrow. And they're having a lot of refurb work. Very cold in there. Very cold. I went there in just a t-shirt and I was like, eesh. And a lot of their camping stuff wasn't actually out yet. They had a display tent in there. And they had a display tent there, and they had a couple of products in there, but there was no prices and there was nothing on the shelves. So I shall return at some point to reinvestigate that. What do I do now? So, actually, one good benefit about this tonight, Bella's sleeping indoors tonight. It means I actually get a bed to myself. I've got a king-size bed, and literally, she sleeps in the middle, rests against me. I never set a Decathlon holder. It's amazing, Gillian. It really is. I don't know if you ever come down here at all. But if you can, I would have a look round. They've got some amazing sporting. I mean, I don't work for them. I'm not biased or anything like that. I'm just like you. I buy stuff, put myself in front of a camera and that. But I literally walk in there, and you know when you go to IKEA and you go, well, that's a good idea. Why has nobody thought about that before? It's the same with Decathlon. In fact, it's really weird because, wow, that was a lot of rain. Sorry, it accumulates on the tongue every now. So, you know when you walk into IKEA and you go, oh wow, that's a great idea. Why has no one ever thought about that before? And it's the same with Decathlon. And it's funny because the one at Nottingham on Giltbrook Retail Park, they've got an IKEA right next to Decathlon. And it's like, oh wow, these two stores are just amazing. So if I want stuff for in the house, IKEA it is. If I want stuff for camping, Decathlon. I nearly bought a kettlebell today, which if you don't know is like a big ball of iron and then with like a little hoop handle. I want to improve my shoulders and my back and my arms and my legs and my stomach and my face as well. I want to improve all of that, but I can't do it all at once, so I'm going to start with my shoulders, back and arms. So I nearly bought one today. Nearly. I've got a little holiday coming up, but actually I've got two coming up. I'm going, not for a little while, my sort of yeah, it's so yeah, the Nottingham one is, I think it's NG16-3. I know that from work. Area NG16-3. I can't remember the rest of the postcode, but it's a great site. But you go down on a weekend, it's going to be packed. I know people that have said the fact that when they go down there on a weekend, middle of the day, oh bless you, bless you. Uh, yeah. So best thing to do though, Gillian, is just have a look online. Some of the stuff that's online actually isn't in the shops, so you might just as well be better off going online and doing it that way and getting it sent to you. It's a shame there's not one near you though. That's a shame. Why has she done that? Oh wow, you women are complicated. So yeah, I'm going to be filming out here tonight and tomorrow. I've got to get this thing dry. The other way of, oh yeah, I've always bought online. It'd be nice to see tents touched before buying. Yes. They don't have many tents in there. They had one in there today, but they are having a refurb. But usually it's only about one or two. Just got my Quechua camping. Oh, that's brilliant. Got my Quechua camping tent MH 100 XL 3-person. Brilliant. Glad you're happy with it. Let me just have a little look. Very happy with it. Sorry. Good. Good. I'm glad that when people get things and they're happy with them. Some of these purchases are quite expensive, and you know, money's not as easy to come by as it once was, is it? As I say, I do like the Quechua tents. I think it's my sixth Quechua tent. 7 if you count the awning for the 2 seconds easy. Yes. I spent 2 hours sitting in the tents in Decathlon. Brilliant. Brilliant. Did they have many at the Decathlon that you were at? That would be interesting to know, because the one in Nottingham only had, I think it was maybe 1 or 2. They had 2. It was like a little one of those little pop-up ones that like a ring, and then they had a 4.1, which is like this, but was it 4.1? Might have been a 3.1. I don't know. I should know. But it's my day off. Yeah, it does. And a 3-person, I don't know how many people you're going with, Craig, but if you're going like on your own, you've got a lot of room in there for that. But if you're going with somebody else, you've got room for 2 people and all your kit as well. This is a fact that a lot of people don't consider when they purchase a tent. There's 4 people going in a tent, and that's all well and great, but where are you going to store your food, your clothes, in my case camera equipment, which is plentiful. There's no storage compartment, there's no pantry, there's no, you know, so you've always got to, I always try and factor in the fact that if I'm going on my own, I try and get a minimum of a 2-person tent. I mean, a tent that will take at least 2 people. And a few in Manchester is just... Oh, brilliant. Well, I hope you have fun at Glastonbury. So, yeah. And also as well, if you're going to go for a long duration, say it's just you going on your own, do you really want to be cramped in a little 2-person tent for 5 nights? That's a long time. If I was going to be going away for 5 nights, I would want to be able to stand up every now and again. So something like this would be ideal. That's how I go about it. Again, thinking about my own circumstances, my own idea of, okay, so if I'm going to be going away for 2 nights, it's just me. Maybe I can take the Quechua 2 seconds easy 2-person tent. Maybe if I'm going for 3 or 4 nights, I'll take the 2 seconds easy with the awning. Or if I'm going to go for like 5 or 6 nights, maybe something like this. You know, it's factoring all this, and I'm lucky in the fact that I love my camping to a degree where I can go, okay, I want to go wild camping, so I'll take this tent and I'll take this gear. If I want to go to a campsite for 2 nights, I'll take this amount of kit. But if I want to go for, yeah, the space makes a lot of difference over a longer time. It does, it does. But that only comes with experience. But the amount of people, and I think this is where companies will try and sell a tent, a 4-person tent, as a 4-person tent. This will probably be advertised as showing 4 people in a tent. In fact, I know it is, because it's on YouTube. I saw it the other day. But where are they going to put all their clothes? Are they going to be going to the car? Oh, I need to go and get changed my PJs. Let me just go to my car. That's a hassle. You don't want that, especially when the weather's like this. So I like to have everything in the tent where I can go, okay, I want to get changed my PJs. We won't go there. If I want to get changed and I want to do it all in the tent, I don't want to have to keep nipping to the car, because if it's raining like this again and there's mud on the ground, you bring that mud into the tent. When you pack away, that mud, unless you clear it up, is going to be sticking to the wall, ceiling and all that. And then when you get it home and dry it, you've got to clean it all off. You know, so I try and keep travelling in and out of the tent as little as possible. That means I keep all my belongings in the tent. And if I'm going to be going away, if I went away for 7 days, this tent would be ideal. Even if I was on my own, I could get up, walk around. I've been in a tent where you're in there for 12, 14 hours because you've got a storm coming in. And it's 40, 50 mile an hour winds. I was in the Bango Banshee 300 and there was 40, 50 mile an hour winds. I couldn't go anywhere. It was in the middle of winter. It was dark and you just bunker down. And after a while, your back gets a little bit, you know, it stiffens up. So if I was going to be in a tent and it's going to be if I was going to be in a tent for a prolonged period of time, I would want the ability to be able to get up, stand up, walk around. But obviously, you know, sometimes limitations do come into it, like with wall camping and that. You just got to rough it out sometimes. I get that. Oh, we hit 1,880 subscribers today, so thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We are 120 away from 2,000, which is just like... that's crazy. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. It really does. It's an incredible feeling. But please don't think of me as, oh, he's on YouTube, he's something special. No, I'm just like you. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, 1,880 subscribers. Again, that's a little bit like, really? Wow. Obviously, it fluctuates. You see, sometimes it goes down. Yeah, whatever. People have a right to subscribe and unsubscribe, and if it's not content for them, I understand. But yeah, 1,880 subscribers. That's crazy. And years ago, when I had depression, I couldn't even answer the front door. I couldn't answer the telephone, the phone. I had severe depression for about 13 years, and now I'm on YouTube making videos and talking to people across the world. That's pretty, again, I've gone for like the guy who was ready to end everything and was going through a really bad period in my life, from that to this, and who knows? Who knows? Just goes to show what you can do, turn things around, and I'm proud of myself for that in a way. I don't always get it right. The video I did last week that came out about I said green camp. It's actually a red camp stove. I may have taken the measurements slightly wrong. I should have used the lid. I know that. But again, I'm learning like everyone else. It's a learning process, and I don't take boiling temperature of water every other day of the week. It's quite surprising that I don't, but I don't. So when I get moaned at the fact that I've done it wrong, okay, I'll take it on board, and I will go again at some point. But at the moment, not with this weather. Or for the next week, or the week after, because I'm busy that week, and the week after that, I'm actually away taking photographs. It's still your real world experience. Well, I don't know if you mean about my depression or what, but it was a dark period in my life, yeah. But I got through it, and I found my way back. And I don't give medical advice, and please do not take medical advice from me, because I am not a qualified expert. And if you are feeling depressed, then please go and see your doctor. But for me, none of that worked, and I had to find my own way back. And oh yeah, sorry, sorry. Yeah, it's been a long day. My alarm went off at 2 a.m. this morning. Luckily, I haven't got to do it 3 days. I'm still thinking about getting a. But yeah, the green. Not it is colour green. That's why I keep thinking green camp. It's actually red. It's red camp stove. Yeah, with hindsight, I wish I'd probably put a lid on it, but it's still going to be around about 15 minutes to boil water. I can do a jet boil in 2.5, 3 minutes. I don't know. Each their own. Personally, the alcohol stove, I would say, isn't really for me. That's not to say it's not for everybody. I'm not speaking on behalf of everybody. This is something that people get wrong in comments that are nasty. I read one today. It went on for ages. I literally read 2 lines. This guy was being really nasty, and it got flagged up, so I have to approve when it goes on the channel. And he was being really, really nasty. And literally, I read the first couple of lines, and he'd gone on and on and on and on. I thought, I can't be bothered to read all that, and I just deleted it. I thought, I just can't be bothered. You're going to be nasty. Go. Thing is, they wasted their time. I literally read it for about 2 seconds. I went, no, not having it. There is constructive criticism and having an opinion, but when you start being nasty and that, I just kind of switch off, and it's like, you're not going to bother me, mate. I'm too old for that sort of thing now. I got my birthday coming up soon as well. It's not yet, but it's coming up. Another year older. And no, I'm not going wild camping for this one. It's right near a bank holiday. It's at the end of May, and I can't go anywhere because we have a bank holiday, which means all the campsites are going to be either mega expensive or fully booked up. So that's not going to be any fun. So I'm thinking, do you know what? Hopefully me and someone special and a few friends go out for a drink or whatever. But yeah, I'm not going wild camping this year for my birthday. I do want to go hiking, which is why I'm walking 10 miles a day every day, apart from today, obviously, what with the wet weather and getting this tent. But I will be walking with a backpack as well. So if anybody sees a bald-headed guy walking with a 70-litre rucksack, walking in the Midlands, you'll know it's me trying to get fit. Thank you. Yes, I think it was like 36,000 steps on Wednesday. I actually had in the space of 24 hours, I actually had 2 hours and 20 minutes sleep, but I'd walked well over 10 miles as well. So I was a walking zombie, really. I gotta keep walking. That was me. So, yeah. But I say, I've got to get back in shape. I know that. I'm not getting any younger. And I've got to improve muscle tonage and lose the fat. Grow a beard. Get handsomer. Just the general. I think I need to go and get some cosmetic surgery and get the turkey teeth done. I really enjoy these lives, I really do. It is so wonderful talking to all you lot. It really is, and it's good to learn what other people are up to. Like Mr. Craig there, you know, he's got a new tent, he's happy with it. That's good. And if it's a tent that I haven't thought of or conceived of, and they go, "Oh yeah, I got this tent, it's really good," and I'm going, "Okay, hadn't thought about one. I'll have a look at that." You know, when people talk about something that they're interested in and they share information, then it's good. And word of mouth is the best form of advertising imaginable, because it's a recommendation by somebody that you may know, or you know, you see an advert on telly for alcohol beverage, whatever. But if a mate says, "Hey, if you try this, it's really nice, I've tried it," you'll probably go out and buy one. So yeah, when you get a community like this all talking and saying, "Hey, I've tried this, have you tried this?" Great. Job done. Oh yeah. Wow, 7:05. Time is tickety-booed. But who knows what the future has in store. All I know is the fact that I'm going to the lakes in September at some point, taking my mom and Bella. And yeah, well, I'll go and do some more photographs in a week. Oh, I'm doing photographs of people's caravans and lodges. I am a photographer. I can put it on my CV now, where I go to people's caravans and lodges and take photographs of their properties so that they can put it on places like TripAdvisor, and then they can lease them out. And all I charge is like petrol money. It's helping them out. It's me and my camera and all my gear. Doesn't just waste away sitting there collecting dust and whatever. So yes, I'm going to a place. You do, Gillian. You need to get it back. What was it? Landscapes. And I took pictures of Bella the other day, and they came out and they were really nice. But I can't share them on here because it's a camping thing. It's not a Bella thing. And I took one the other day, and it was really lovely. And the leaves in the background were all blurred out. I took it at f 3.2. Yeah, street photography. That's it. Street photography. I remember. You're the street photographer. I'm the landscaper and portraiter, and now caravan and lodge person. So yeah, I'm off to Tattershall Lakes Resort in a few weeks. I'm going there, take some pictures of someone's caravan. Ah! Oh, hello from Israel. Hello, how are you? I hope the weather's better in Israel than it is here when it's pouring down with rain. Oh dear. I've got to stretch out, I'm getting cramp in my foot. Oh. I never want to say people's names in case I pronounce them wrong. I never want to offend anybody. Is it Diva? That's lovely, that is. I love the fact that we've got people across the globe watching. Where's my dog? She's in the house. She is, she was out here earlier, but she's gone back in again. So, she's doing the sensible option of going in where it's nice and warm and dry. But she was the first one in here. I bought this tent today, and I was like, literally, I just opened it up and bang. She'd gone in both bedrooms, living room, and she was out again before I'd even set foot in the tent. Bless her little heart. My little girl. I say bless her little heart. This is the big thing about having a dog. Sometimes they jump on the bed when you're asleep and they like to lean against you. I've got a king size bed. Just me, king size bed. Bella jumps on the bed. I haven't got a problem with that. She leans against me. So eventually, after a little while, I turn over. So she moves up, literally within seconds, slaps up against me. I'm like, fine. So a little bit later on, I roll over again. Guess what? Eventually, I'm at the end of the bed. I can literally go like this and I'm touching the floor. She's got this amount of room. That's what having a dog's like. I mean, they are incredible, they are wonderful, they are loving, they are the most beautiful creatures. But my God, do they hog the bed. They really do. A king-size bed, and I've literally got this much room. And I'm like, really? Now the best of it is, if I roll over, or I say, Bella, get over, she like goes, she jumps on the floor, goes on her bed and goes, ugh. It's like, really? I mean, come on, it's a king-size bed, and you're taking up most of it. The same with me, I end up going up in the dog take room. That's exactly what it's like. King-size bed, she jumps on, and she's almost rolling me out of the bed. So there's me, and she pushes up, and I go, pushes up again. Next thing I know, I'm out. Not very good, Bella. Wow, that rain is really bad. I do love the two bedrooms. It is. Dima, I say, don't get me wrong, Bella is absolutely wonderful, but a king-size bed to a little dog, yeah. And if I tell her off, I'm the one that's in the wrong. Because now here we go. She goes on my bed. She goes, ugh. She's literally a quarter the size of me. A quarter. She doesn't even come up to my kneecaps. Yeah, she's got. She's adorable though. She, I got her to meet. There's a guy up the road. He's in his mid-80s, and when we go for a walk, she goes up to his gate, and if his gate's closed, she'll actually paw at his gate. She wants to say hello to him. And I'll say, Liam, Liam, and like literally, like she'll go up to his gate and start pawing at it. And she loves, she loves somebody down the road as well. She loves her, and yeah, I can see why. And literally, like when we came away from her house, I literally had to pick Bella up and carry her away. I was like, Bella, we can't go there. So that was funny. That was really, really funny. Oh wow, this. Do you know, there's a lot of space in here. There really is. It's really been very well thought out. I do like the 2 bedrooms. Stu, not Stu. You know what you said about the bedroom space and all that? Do you know what? I'm getting really used to this. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't like the rain, but the 2 bedrooms and the communal living area in the middle, I'm very... It is Gillian. No, I can't read yet. Yeah, I can read it now. It is. I picked this up at 10 AM this morning in Nottingham. I might mention that once or twice. So yeah, basically Mondays and Fridays I have an easy night at work. It's our low freight night, and I literally finished work, got back, checked my emails, said the fact the tent was ready, and I was like, okie dokie. So I went and collected it, and then spent 20 minutes setting it up, which was okay. So yeah, this is going to go on for about another 10 minutes, folks, because I need to answer the phone and answer a message. Sorry. Cool. Nice to have a choice of food as well. It is. Okay. There's Gillian. Did you see it earlier when I can show you around actually. I don't want to. Right. So. Oh. Hold on. No, that's wrong. There we go. Right. So we'll have a little bit of an exploring session, shall we? This carpet I put down here is just because of the rain. So there's my Easy Go folding camping chair. There's my mug and my glasses case. Oh, hello. We're slipping. Must invest in a new ring light. Hold on. Let's get that away from there. I should have done this earlier, really. Yeah, this ring light really is not the best. I'm gonna have to hold it. So here we go. We've got 1 bedroom. We've got a light hook up here. We've got a mega deep pocket here. Huge. Another one there. Then we've got bedroom, and we've got pockets there and there, and it's got a reflective strip as well, which is great. You can see that reflecting, which I didn't realise. I say light hook, which is all important. In this bedroom here, which measures 210 centimetres from there to there. My lens a bit foggy. From there to there by 140 centimetres deep. You've got a pocket up here and a pocket over there. You've got ventilation there, you've got insect mesh as well, and you've got again another light hook up here. Oh, I got a moth as well. Yeah, you're not staying. So, got a. Now, come on, off. So, we've got another pocket there, another pocket down in that corner there. This one, which is obviously just me in here, that's my bag of bags. So, without trying to give too much away, we've got a window. We've got a window here. And then on this side, we've actually got, I can't really show you because it's mesh. That's wet through. And that curtain's acting like a sort of water shield, if you like. So on this side, it's basically duplicated. We've got light hook, pocket, again. I mean, these pockets are huge. I can literally go almost, well, a couple of inches beyond the wrist. Yeah. Then in there, I mean, you can see, I mean, that's not pushed pushed up all the way, but you could easily get 2 people in there. And again, you've got exactly identical either side. So, oh, that rain is really bad. So, bedroom number 1, shall we say, which is got this little emblem on, which I talked about earlier. And then we've got this communal living there, which is nice. It's good. It's decent. And you've got another bedroom there. How's that? And the rain's not getting in. Hopefully you can hear the rain. Yeah. And then this will just pin up here. I can't really do it with one hand. No, I can't do that with one hand. But it's not leaking. I've got plenty of room. I've got 2 bedrooms. They're black out. I've got the white exterior for when that sun does eventually appear. What do you think? If I tell you what I'll do, I've not done this yet. Uh-oh. Has anyone here used a tent with a blackout bedroom before? Oh wow, that rain is bad. To be fair, they did forecast it. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to turn Lampy off. There we go. That's the difference it makes. Yes, there is a little bit of light leakage. But I mean, that's a long way from what it was. There we go. No. That's a fair difference. Okay, admittedly, it's what, 7 o'clock at night. It's not exactly the brightest of days, but that's quite a huge contrast. And that's pretty much more or less what I can see. Again, as you can see, I mean, you don't want it too dark because otherwise, I mean, you can have it. I had a tent that was so dark, even in the middle of the day. How can I put this? I had a Coleman Festival Blackout 4. It was a great tent, but the exterior was quite dark. It was red and black, and that was good. It looked nice, and it had a blackout bedroom. But the trouble was, it was baking hot in the middle of the day, and I mean absolutely baking hot. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? I need to go that way. Really? Why is that not? Oh, I know why. I'm a silly sausage. There's me trying to tighten up. The Coleman Gillian, was that the Coleman sorry, while I readjust. Is that the Coleman Festival Blackout 4? Red and black. Because that's the one I had, but I gave it to a mate for about 20 quid. Oh well, I gave it to him for his daughter, because his daughter borrowed it. And then, I had one. It was okay. If you look at my early videos, it's on there when I was in the Lake District, 13th of May 2019. 250 quid. Wow. I think it was about 150 when I bought it. And that was 5 years ago. 250. I'm sorry, that's too much. This tent is 260 quid. So if a Coleman Festival Blackout 4 is 250 quid, for an extra tenner, you can get a tent you can stand up in. It's cooler. Oh, well, actually, that's probably a little bit better. $227.99. That's still a lot of bread. Okay, 230. So for another £33, 33 English pounds, you can have a tent that I can stand up in, has 2 blackout bedrooms, and is cooler in the day. They're both pole tents, they're both fiberglass pole tents. You can stand up in this one, you've got 2 bedrooms, they're both blackout, this one's cooler in the day. I rest my case. I'm sorry. Yeah, for an extra 33 quid, I've got a tent that I can stand up in, cooler, 2 bedrooms. That's ridiculous. I've not actually looked at it for a while because... You know, that beer is really nice. I did not know that. That's a shocker. Right, I'm just still trying to figure the tent out. I'm like, ooh, what's that? I can see as far as the end of my arm with the glasses. That's sharp, but anything beyond that is blurred. Hence why they're reading glasses. But I'm not looking down there going, wow, 227 quid. That's a lot of money. But, no. What are we in? An hour and 22 minutes now. I would recommend this tent. At the moment, I would. At 200, I think if you went beyond 320, I think that would be, it'd be a little bit more of a kind of like, yeah, might as well go for the air one. But I think at 259.99, which this one is, I think that's about right. I really do. And as I said when I went to, where did I go once? Oh yeah, that's right, I went to a place, Loughborough in Leicestershire. I went to a place, Go Outdoors in Loughborough, and they had Gethin Jones opening up. He was reopening the Loughborough, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I think, yeah, Loughborough store, and I went in the queue. And you know, like when you're all queuing up and you're all literally very close proximity, not like COVID days, but there was a young couple behind me, and bless their hearts, they were lovely. But they were going, "Oh, look at that tent over there! It's got blackout bedrooms and that." And I was going, "Yeah, blackouts, nice." And I was just thinking in my head that blackout tents are nice, but if you want to sleep in the middle of the day, it's baking hot, and we do get hot days. Then you've got to have that wide exterior. And I put this in my community tab the other day, the fact that it would actually be nice if more tents adopted the white colour scheme, but add a little bit of their own brand colour scheme on the side at the base. So that way it keeps it cool, but then they've got their own branding. So say Coleman could be red, for instance, or whatever. And as I say, this is why I like the Quechua tents. They have thought beyond. They've put some real thought into it, and I applaud them for that. And while some people don't like the 2 seconds easy, oh, it's not only a tent, oh, it's it's not for real campers. It's a tent. It protects you from the elements. It allows you to sleep in the rain. It is a shelter. It is a tent. And what suits you might not be, we're all different. I hate that about that tent, the fact that some people are so divided on it. How they go, oh, it's not a real tent. It is a real tent. I can assure you, it is a real tent. I've slept in it many times. And I will defend that tent. It's not for everybody, admittedly, but we are not, one person is not everybody, is it? Sorry, somebody moaned about it the other day. Really. Sorry, but if you're going to have an opinion, just don't be like that. I just won't listen. I have a right not to listen. I might have one more. Shall I have one more beer? No, I really, I've got to crack on. By sleeping in there and sheltering from all this wet stuff. I haven't got a problem with people having an opinion. They're going to have a go at me for it. I'm not listening. I will go for it. I will go. I might come back a little bit wetter, but I don't even know if I've got any beer left, actually. If I haven't, it's ground chain. And then I've got to reply to a message. I've got to decide whether I'm going to reply to it yet, but yeah. Oh dear. I've got a beer, but it's not the right beer. Oh dear. We've had a lot of rain. We have to bring this back tipping up. That's not working. No. That's going to be good. I'll be there in a minute, folks. The bathtub thing needs... because we're getting rain inside the tent. If we don't do it, I'm living and learning. I'm off camera at the moment. I'm sorry about that, guys, but you just have to put up with the sultry sound of my beautiful voice. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting... Oh wow, that's wet. It's no fault of the tent. Yeah. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Right, this should make life a bit easier. Nearly there. That sounds wrong as well. Get in there and... I really do have a very dirty mind. I apologise if that happens. And we're back. And I'm having this, and then I'm going. I really... What it is, the floor, shall we say, the floor, you can flatten it out, or you can do it like a bathtub, so it doesn't let the rain in. I didn't have it as the last part, as the bathtub, so when I was walking in and out, rain was kind of coming in. and with the door partially open like that, there was a little bit of rain on water. There was a little bit of rain on the floor. Really, Paul? How old are you? Rain on the floor? It's called puddles, darling. Puddles. So there was a little bit of, yeah, and that was just my... I've got no nails. I think my nail... Can anybody open this for me, please? I got no nails. It hurts. The only one I got is my thumbnail. That feels unnatural. Look. Yes. Like a numpty eye kind of like went, ooh, nails. Nails do have a purpose. Oh. So yeah, at the moment my first impressions are actually... Oh. I bite mine too, but I didn't want to say, but that's not very manly like, is it? Yeah. See, I'm right-handed, which means I can't do nothing with this hand. And it's like, oh, well, I've done that hand, I might as well just do this hand. And no, I can't do my feet either, because that would just be wrong. Oh, wow. Do you like my mug? It probably looks like it just says just a little something to say thank you for everything you do. A little present, and I didn't want anything for it. I know, she is. I mean, it is. I like that. I love it. Oh dear. But yeah. So tomorrow this tent's coming down. It's the only dry day of the weekend that we've got. Next week I'm going to be busy. The following week I'm going to be really busy. The week after that I'm going to be partially busy. And then I've got a birthday. Then I might be out celebrating somebody else's birthday. I don't know yet. Yeah. May is a really busy time for me, so even though we've got the rain and it was forecast, it's a case of it was either now or never. So the video which I'm doing today and into tomorrow is a first impressions video. You'll know it because I was wearing this. I'm wearing this t-shirt. And that's what I was filming today. But unfortunately, I have something called a Rode Wireless Go, which is a little square little thing you see on there. That's basically the receiver, no, the sender. Oh, I don't know, the microphone, and then that sends a signal that goes on top of work finish, home for some beers. Hey, well done, Stu. It's the weekend. Don't tell me you work Saturdays as well now. I've sung that. I can't be done for the weather being bad because it's already raining. So you know, I could sing to my heart's content. Oh look, I just lost 10 subscribers. Yeah, cheers, Stu. Oh, nice one. Weekends off. You can't beat, if you can get a job where you get the weekends off, it is fantastic. I've not worked a weekend, a little 15 minutes. Oh, nice one. Well, have a safe trip home, mate. I'm sure we'll be still online in 15 minutes because I can't drink a, I can't drink any sort of drink um, in 15 minutes. But then I don't know how much left is on my phone because when you do a live video, it doesn't actually let me show my phone battery, and I know it was like 77% when I started an hour and 35 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But yeah, it depends on my phone. My phone will go beep beep beep. Oh. But yeah, so the weather's going to be bad Sunday and Monday, which means that this is going to come down tomorrow. So the video that I'm filming today, tomorrow, is going to be a first impressions. It's just like kind of introduction. This is the tent. It's a little bit about it. That's all it is. Then hopefully I've got a week off. Hopefully I can get a couple of days where the weather's good. I can put the tent up again. It would be in the garden again. Oh, you're listening in the car. Bless you. I'm going to tell you a funny story actually in a minute. Not yet. It's not hilarious. It's just kind of quite comical. So where was I? So yeah, in that week I'll try and get. I'll either add that on to the video that I'm filming today or whatever. I don't know. As I say, my microphone, my Rode Wireless Go, has a transmitter and a receiver, and it does show you the battery indicator. And when I turned it on, literally it was like, oh no, it's going to run out of juice. But the trouble is, rain was coming in for 1 p.m. So it was like, okay, I've got to get this charged, but I can't do any filming where I'm talking to you because you won't be able to. Sorry, Stu, don't worry about it. It's just me playing silly, games. So yeah, I couldn't record any audio. So the whole setup process and that it's hard, and it's a race against time. It was either get it set up or just don't bother, and then yeah, what do? You're kind of like between a rock and a hard place. So the funny story that I was going to tell you, which is more mildly amusing than funny, was the fact that at work they play music. They've all got their phones attached up to large speakers, and I was working away, and I went, "That's a bit of a funny voice," and I realised it was me. They were playing one of my YouTube videos through their phone onto the speaker, and it took me a couple of minutes to realise it was me. I thought, that DJ sounds a bit funny. But then again, it was about 4:30 in the morning. Oh, I think I had to have about 4 coffees at work the other day. I had literally no sleep, and I'm doing my 10-mile walk every day, and I wasn't really eating either, not properly anyway, and yeah, it kind of, can you go 22 hours a day, hardly eat, be on the go 22 hours a day, walk 10 miles, go to work, function normally, and feel A-OK? Of course not, and neither was I. I felt, some days I felt better than others, but I think sometimes you've got to kind of push your own physical limits to find out what you're capable of. And I know the fact that I am not as young as I used to be. Which is a shame. Oh, what a... You have to take Red Bull in those situations. This was more of a feeling, Gillian, where I felt kind of, my body just felt yucky and horrible, and I felt sick, and I just didn't feel, I felt like 60% A-OK, and 40% is quite a large percentage. I just felt, ugh. But I say every day, I mean, I've got this Fitbit. I used to take Pro Plus doing that job. See, it never worked for me. It never worked. We've got a coffee machine, 30 pence for a little coffee, and I take a little tray, and I have a sausage roll at work. A Pucker Pies, if you've never tried a Pucker Pie sausage rolls, oh my word, they are unbelievable. My special friend, I was taking sausage rolls round to their house and leaving a little bag, a little nice present for them. Yeah, but the Pucker Pie sausage rolls are just, oh, you put them in the microwave for just a few seconds, just to like warm them up, like 10 seconds, put your hand on it, oh, that's nice, and when it gets that soft, oh, that's why I put on the weight. Yeah, I shouldn't say I had to settle, but I had Greg's today. But yeah, so I get to work, I have a sausage roll, but I had this tray and I had about 4 coffees on it, and literally 30 pence a coffee. I'm like, and when I got back to my workstation, Daryl said, "Oh, you got me a coffee?" I said, "Yeah, okay, you have that one. They weren't all for you, but I'm gonna have these other 3." And he said, "You look." He didn't say this, but he said words to the effect, "You don't look very good." He said, "You look tired." Bolty Pucker Pie, yum. Yeah. But I think the Pucker Pies, they do them in Morrison's and Sainsbury's. My local Morrison's, I go in Morrison's like usually every Monday and Friday. And I go and pick up some Pucker Pies and sausage rolls, and they're just like, oh, lovely. Lovely. But they're always out of stock. Well, that's why I get there early. You get there by about 9 AM. They're gone. That's probably because I've been in there. So, yeah, I like a sausage roll, and I have to have a cup of coffee, but this week I've just been so tired. I've been having like 3-4 cups of coffee just to get started. And doesn't help when you've got roadworks on the M1 as well. Because we've got a smart motorway near us now. I don't know if you heard about the talk about these smart motorways were not safe. Well, we've got one right near us, and they're doing all kind of roadworks around there. So it's a bit of a pain trying to get to work in the morning, even at that time. But it is what it is. I live a good life. I've got good people around me, and I'm okay. But yeah, I wish I was going more camping though, but it's just, I mean, I don't know who's online at the moment, but I mean, especially where I live, it seems like the rain is just circling overhead, and you look at the weather maps and it's like, okay, yeah, it's over the Midlands, oh look, it's circling, it's not going north, it's not going south, oh dear. And that's what it's like. Ow! Mega cramp in my ankle. So, I've turned the ring light to face the door. I've shut the curtain. We've had 2 really gorgeous days here in Scotland, but it's been more rain. More rain from tomorrow. Okay, we got rain from Sunday. Oh, I've got burpy burps. But I think this tent's going to be a bit of a hassle trying to get it dry tomorrow. It is definitely south. More rain. I just hope we don't have rain tomorrow. and Saturday, and, well, tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday and Monday. I don't want it to be raining all the time. But I've got 3 sleeping bags in the tent right now. I don't want to be damp. I don't want to be cold. But I've got to say, folks, this tent is really, really impressive. I've got to admit, it's not perfect, but it is good. I'm going to give it at the moment around about 8 out of 10 at the minute. It's not got a Sony ground sheet all the way around, but it's okay. It's good enough. Hello. Pardon me. Oh, I am really tired. Half an hour sleep on the sofa this afternoon, and I woke up at 5:15. But yeah, how much? Oh, don't tell me how much sleep I had. Anyway. Yeah, I tend to go to bed about 9, but because Bella keeps pushing me out of bed, I probably don't get to sleep till about 11:30, midnight, and then I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you'll be able. Yeah, I mean, as long as you get a bit of ventilation, that to let the, the carbon monoxide out, you'll be fine. But there's plenty of room in here. It really is. I mean, I can't even touch either. Well, I can just touch that side, but if I look at the opposite side, I won't be able to touch both sides by doing that. I say right now, you can see that. Well, there we go. But if I do that, I can't touch either side. And I've got a big wingspan. I don't think so, because you haven't got the poles to do it. You probably could. Maybe. I don't think so. Tell you what though, it is very nice. Sorry, I'm checking it all out. I'm doing my research for my videos. I like it, I really do. I'm still getting used to it. It's when you buy something new and you go, oh okay. That's what I like about when you go in a caravan, a static caravan, how well they've utilised the space rather. When you go in, you go, oh that's amazing how they've done that. You pull this out and it's like, oh, it's a table and chairs, and it's like I love that where the thought processes have really gone into designing that particular product. And it's the same with tents, when they've done something and they've thought about it, and that's what I like. And this is why I say I haven't done it on this video. I might do it tomorrow. I might have to edit and put it at the beginning. It's tent day, and then put an echo on. This to me is tent day, because I get a new tent and I'm fascinated by what thought has gone into that particular product. What problems have they solved? What's the design elements? And I'm really fascinated by it. And this is, I know some people don't like it, but I like the Quechua tents. And I don't care how you pronounce it, that's how I pronounce it. I know some people have told me off for pronouncing it that way. That's how I do it. And when I went to Decathlon, I said, how do you pronounce Quechua? They went exactly the way you said it. I do get some those things. But yeah, Quechua. When I first got the Quechua S caravans these days are amazing, better than a lot of homes. They are. They really are. They're incredible. I think it's Quechua, isn't it? But I actually had somebody say in the comments, oh, it makes me absolutely sick how you pronounce Quechua wrong. Really? Does it matter? You know what I mean. I know what I mean. I get this on a regular basis. Well, not a regular basis, but probably about twice a month. Somebody trying to be nasty. I'm just not bothered. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to help people. I don't have to do it. I don't earn a lot of money from it. You know, I don't have to do it, but you're seeing a product that you may be interested in, which is why you clicked on it. And if you're going to be nasty, I'm not going to listen. If you're going to write like a big long essay, I can literally read the first couple of lines and just delete. But 99% of the people are really, really lovely, which is why I do the live feeds. But I've got thick skin. It's patchy thick skin with vitiligo, but it is thick nevertheless. And I just don't let anything get to me. But, that takes time. I can read it now. So we're going for an hour and 50 minutes and 43 seconds. So yeah, I've got to admit, I mean, there's probably no point anybody watching right now, if you're watching this right now. I am impressed with it. I do like it. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I don't know, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 at the moment. It is a 10. I mean, there's not a lot, you know, kind of what you're getting yourself into when you purchase it, when you click. But I do, the 2 bedrooms, although it feels like, okay, there's 2 of them. I'm still getting used to that. I'm still going like, oh yeah, there's one there and there. And I think at the moment, I'm actually preferring this over the 4.1. The living area, I've always said, and this is the one thing that really annoys me, and it's just a personal preference, and I'm not having to go at anybody. But the one thing that annoys me is when you get a tent, you go to a campsite, and I'm not everybody. I don't speak on behalf of everybody. And I'm sure there's some people that love go camping and they love staying at the campsite and not venturing out. I get that. But there's some tents where they've got a colossal living area, like what I'm standing in, well, sitting in right now. If I'm standing in, I'm very short. A colossal living area, and the bedrooms are totty. And I'm like, when I go to a location, I like to set up camp. And admittedly, sure, like now, I like to be inside the tent. I don't necessarily want to be in the bedroom all the time. But at least get the percentages correct, where the bedrooms are of a standing where it's comfortable to be in. Because when I go camping, I want to go and see the location that I'm going to visit. Otherwise, I might as well be camping in my back garden, which I am right now. So you get a tent with really totty bedrooms, huge living area, and I feel like sleeping in the living area because that's way more comfortable. You know, when I go camping, I want to go see the sights. When I go to the Lake District and I drive 200 miles up to Keswick, I don't go there to sit in a tent 24 hours a day. I might be the only one on that, but I don't see much point in going to a campsite and just sitting in your tent all day. You go there to see the sights, and yes, there are times where you'll be in the tent for a prolonged periods. But I've seen tents where literally the living space is like 3-4 times bigger than the bedroom. Sorry, I am moaning, aren't I? You can agree. I don't mind. I won't take offence. I don't take any fences because I've got a hedge on that side and I've got a fence on that side, so I don't need any more fences. I don't take offence at all. Is my humour terrible? I did get... I'm allowed to know. It's just something I noticed when I'm looking at tents and I want to purchase a tent and I'm going, well, that's no good. That's no good from my perspective. Oh, if you like humour, if somebody asks you to draw the curtains, could you draw the curtains for me, darling? Yes, I will. Get a piece of pen and paper and start drawing the curtains. That's my little joke. How did you sleep last night? On the bed with my eyes closed. How does everyone else sleep? That's another one of my little quirks. Yeah, I know. I'll stop. But yeah, anyone asks you to draw the curtain, just get a piece of pen and paper and start doodling and go, will that do? Oh, very funny. I guarantee that'll be your response. I love how the English language it works, and it can be cheeky and funny, and I don't know, maybe I tell you, I've got a pain in my shoulder. I need massage, deep massage on this shoulder blade. It is so incredibly painful. In fact, it's actually getting worse. I can feel the pain now. Yeah. What have we got left of this beer? Right, we have got. Oh. That's got a big head on it. Tried it, Jill. Tried it, Gillian. Sorry. I've tried ibuprofen, and I've tried deep heat as well. And it's just it's like a trapped nerve in my back that needs basically just needing out. I don't have anybody to do it. Nobody wants to do it for me, and I'm not going to be paying some person an extortionate amount of money to go and do it. So yeah, I've got bad problem. And the thing is though, there was me in Decathlon today looking at kettlebells. I don't know if you know what kettlebells are, but they're literally like a lump of iron with a little handle like that. And what I tend to do is I get like a 6 kilogram kettlebell and literally yeah, I'll do it on this one. Where you do that, and you swing it, and then you swing it between your legs, over your head. So that's, but that's something I need to do because I need to. They call them my trapezius. This muscle here. That there. That's the one I want to improve. I don't want any neck. I don't like my neck. So I want my shoulders and my neck to blend into one. And also, well, it's part of my job because it's quite physical. Let's get physical. Anyway, I'm just going to go off camera for a moment because it has been one of those weeks. I am going to. I don't know if I can do this on camera actually. Really, I really shouldn't. Kids, don't smoke, don't vape. I know. It's been one of them weeks. But you'll be pleased to know the fact that me personally, I can go, okay, don't want to do that anymore, and I can just cut it off. I do not get addicted to stuff. I did smoke for about 10 years. Yeah, I know, but this is. I might get a little bit of money off this from YouTube, and it's like kind of where's the boundaries lie. Kids don't, I don't agree. I don't necessarily like it per se. I don't want to encourage people to do it, shall we say. I like the taste, admittedly, but that pain in my shoulder is really bad. Oh. Yeah. Thing is, I can't sit in the bath. I don't fit in a bath. My shoulders are 60 centimetres across. So I literally get in the bath and I'm like literally like, meh. I'll take your word of advice, Julian, but I'm not going to do it. So, yeah, kids, don't smoke, don't vape. Not good for you. But I'm lucky. I get to a point where I go, don't want this anymore, and I can just turn it off. Joe, I think I'm going to have to bring my little loo, my toilet in here tonight, because my bladder at the moment is just terrible. I swear I've got a bladder of a walnut. 2 sips and I'm like, uh-oh, gotta go. So, yeah, it is. There seems to be occasionally, I hear the rain like fall down. So I think it is actually accumulated on the top. Pardon me, I'm going to... it does seem to accumulate on the top. Me too, especially with... Yeah. Pardon me. I try not to... I like to dip in and out, but I don't think I'd ever smoke again, shall we say, because I quit smoking once and I said I'm never going to smoke again, and it only takes 1 cigarette to get addicted. So if I don't smoke 1 cigarette, I can never get addicted again. And that was 9 years ago. So I draw the line at cigarettes, but these I can turn them off and on. I might buy another one tomorrow and then that's it. Oh, we had 35,000 views on TikTok the other day. That was crazy. So I've been doing a bit of TikTok. It's called Bella _and_ Paul. So we're on there. If you want to see more of Bella, she's on there. And I just go on there because it's just short form videos, and as much as I love YouTube, and I really do, because they pay me a little bit, not a lot. I'm hoping I get paid this month. I don't get paid every month, but there's a £60 threshold and I'm at about £53, so hopefully I might get an extra 60 quid this month, which would be nice. Then that'll pay a little bit for this. So this is being paid out of, this tent is going to be paid out of my YouTube allowance. So by you watching these videos, it is effectively creating videos, not so much like this, although I wouldn't be sitting in the garden on my own, but in the rain with an umbrella. Oh, isn't camping great? But yeah, the money that I earn from YouTube will be repaid back into paying for this tent. So, oh, that pain. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh. It is, although this one, in all honesty, I'm paying this off over 3 months. They got a Klarna app, and it's £83.66 a month. So I paid, or was it £86? I forget. So I'm paying £86 a month for 3 months, and oh god, my back is really, really bad. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, and then the money I get paid from YouTube will then pay most of that off. So, but you get a video, I mean, my Air Seconds 4.1, I did a video and I deleted it, and that had like 90,000 views. That's a lot of people watching. It's just crazy. Admittedly, I watched 80,000 times that video, but you know, the 10,000 people that did watch it, thank you. There's people tuning in right now going, what's he doing that for? Because I'm a numpty. Why did I delete it? The reason why I deleted it is because I didn't say something about the footprint, and people kept asking me the same question over and over and over again. And I think one day I was having a really, really bad day, and I went, oh, fiddlesticks. and I just deleted it. And I just thought, okay, we'll make another video. And that one got about 40,000 views. But that when I deleted it, that was about 2 years ago, I think it was. It had 91,000 views. I wish I'd kept it now, to be honest with you. I should have just bared the fact that I made a mistake. I should have put the information down. And it was about the Van Gogh footprint. The Van Gogh Icarus 500 footprint, which I use every time. And sadly, forgot to put it down today. This tent is just sitting on the lawn. I didn't give the dimensions of that, so everyone was like saying, oh, what's the size of that footprint again? So then I did another video a few weeks later where I literally put that information in. I was still quite new to YouTube. I was a YouTube baby and I was learning. And this YouTube lot isn't easy. I was talking to someone the other day and I said about even doing the live videos, it's not easy to begin with. I'm talking to a phone and after a while it gets easier and easier and become a little bit more, it becomes a little bit more natural. But the whole, hello everybody, welcome to It's a Camping Thing. You see how that changed? That's a little bit, it's me, but it's there's a facade there. You know, yeah, it does get. Are you gonna ask me that again? Go on, I dare you. I made a mistake. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I am. I made a mistake. But it was just getting annoying. I just thought, oh, really? And people weren't reading the comments that were asked before and that I had replied to. Fair dues, whatever. But yeah, I deleted that video. But talking to a camera is not easy. I mean, when I do the hello everybody, it's a camping thing. My name's Paul. Welcome to my garden. You join me. There's kind of like a little bit of a script in the back of my head where I know the words that I need to say in the order that I need to say them, but sometimes I forget, or sometimes I pronounce things wrong. So I keep calling this the Arpenaz. It's not. It's called Arpenaz. The Quechua Arpenaz. So I will say, and I no doubt I will on this next video, this is the Quechua Arpenaz, or Arpenaz. I don't know why I keep saying Arpenaz. It's like the green camp stove. It wasn't a green camp, it was a red camp stove. But because it looks green, I keep calling it the green camp stove. And there's me in the editing where I'm in my office and I'm going, really? It's not easy. But it is good fun. Sometimes. A lot of the time. It's 50-50. It's, yeah. But often, I mean, if you, you know, if I do a video in my garden, for instance, and usually my opening line, hello everybody, welcome to It's a Camping Thing. My name's Paul, you join me in my garden. Look at the grass. And usually you can see where the grass has been flattened, where I've done that exact same take time after time after time. And I guarantee if it's not been done in an early take, you'll see where I've been walking up and down, and sometimes it can take 1 or 2 takes and I go yes, and then the next one it can literally be like where a word or you say something in the wrong order and you go, oh no, didn't quite work, that wasn't good. And that's why I put the outtakes in sometimes, because I'm human, I make mistakes, you know. Some people like them, some people don't. For me, it just shows you the fact that I'm human, I make mistakes, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I am who I am. There is a little bit of a facade there where I have to think about things in an order and try and pronounce them correctly and get the information correct across. That's not normal conversation, if you know what I mean. So yes, YouTube is definitely, making videos is definitely, gotta wait for my beers to chill now. I'm going to probably be, well, I'm up to 75% of this mug, and then I'm going to have to call it a night. And I'll call it Friday night. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. The reason being is time's ticking on. 8:10. Yeah, probably on to about 8:30. And then, wow, that's a lot of rain. Then I've got to start working on the other video, if you like, so the one that will be the first impressions, because I did a bit of video outside, but again, I think my microphone might have died. I recharged it for a while and then talked, and then Bella wanted to play ball, and then she ran right. I said, I'm going to throw this ball, threw it across, and then she ran past. But I don't think that was picked up, because when I said GoPro stop recording, it didn't respond, so obviously the microphone was dead. I was like, oh, that would have been so good. Oh. And of course, it's now raining. Bella's... Oh, we lost a bit of connection there. So, yeah, it's just one of them things. So, if you watch my birthday video from last year, James, my friend James, came out camping with me. He may well be coming out camping with me again, although at the moment he's got a lot on his plate, bless his heart. So he won't be coming out just yet. But I did say about the fact that he could have one bedroom, I have the other bedroom, and we'll go camping together. So hopefully that'll do him a bit of good. He's a good lad, and he's only about 3 months younger than me. I tell you what, it's really chilly tonight. Really, really chilly. But I noticed this morning when I was at Decathlon in Nottingham, they've got some new little lights, like fairy lights that go over the top, which I thought was really nice. But I couldn't see a price tag, and I couldn't. Oh, it's really chilly. Yeah, they had products on display. Yeah, I've got it. Did I read it right and say that you got the same map, Stu? Um, I've got the Quechua map underneath. I've actually got a foam map, like one of them cheap ones you can go outdoors. One of them, a Quechua map, and then the OEX on top. So then I've got 3 sleeping bags on there tonight, because I think it's going to be a bit chilly tonight. Normally speaking, when I'm in my normal bed, I radiate heat like mad. I am literally like, I'm like a warm blanket. But when I'm camping, it's the other way around. It's really, really bizarre. I get cold really, really quick and really, really cold. So when I'm outside, I don't know why, it's like literally tables flip. So if I'm ever with a partner or anything like that and we're in bed, and it's like, oh, I'm literally, it's like steam canoe. I'm baking. I make a good companion in the winter, but yeah, when I'm in a tent, I'm really, really cold. Which is why, as I say, I've got 3 sleeping bags. £2 and 14 minutes on the nose. This is probably one of my longest lives. But I hope you've enjoyed tonight, and if not, then please write a letter of complaint to whatever. Oh, my shoulder's really, really painful. I've really got to get that seen to. Or I've got to get someone to massage it. Either way, that needs sorting out. I nearly bought the kettlebell today. It was £19.99 from Decathlon. And I nearly bought it, and I thought, no, your shoulder's not really going to spin. Yeah, it is. It's going down really well, and that's how. Well, yeah, I've enjoyed it. I do enjoy these live. I like hurting the people. I'm sorry if you're from that part of the world. That's just my silly accent. I do love talking to people, I do, and I love talking to, you know, and it's great. But please, 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 no one ever think that I'm anything other than just like you. I just go out and buy stuff like this, and then I make videos, and if people like them, great. If not, there's plenty more to choose out there. Uh, yeah, uh, but as I say, I am going to be busy over the next few weeks, um, and I won't get signal either. There's a place that I'm going to, which I know is literally a dead zone, and I'm going to be there for more or less about a week or so. So if there's radio silence for a while, you know why. But at least I'll have a deck chair and a nice seaside view for a while. And this is what I mean. There's a lot of expense. This is why I had to put this on over 3 months, because it's like I just had an MOT. Okay, 50 quid. But then I've got a little week away, and then when I come back from that, within 3 weeks, I'm spending a weekend at a caravan, which is paid for. I didn't pay anything. I'm not paying anything for. What it is, I take photographs of people's caravans so they can lease them out, and they either pay me a little bit of money or they lease the caravan to me for a weekend, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking my family, my mum and dad. We're going up to Tattershall Lake Resort in a few weeks, and we probably won't go many places. I went to Inglemells the other week. Inglemells, near Skegness. I nearly died, actually. That was a funny story. Wasn't at the time, but there's a little sign that says "Welcome to Skeg Vegas," and the road is clearly marked 60 mile an hour. And there's a little side road. There was a car in front of me, and he was about 100 yards ahead, which isn't that far. And I was doing 59 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, and I mean that. I stick to speed limits. I'm not one of these boy racers. I'm of an age now where you stick to the speed limits and you respect the motorists and that. And I could just see his car creeping out, and he saw this other guy. He slowed down, and then he continued to go on. And I was like, okay, I'm doing 60 miles an hour. Where do I go? So it was either go into him at 60 miles an hour, which is a lot, or go on the opposite side of the road. I went on the opposite side of the road. Thankfully for me, there was no other car. But if there had been, then this would never have happened. Because that would have been... And he just went straight on. There we go. This is what it is. So yeah, I went to Inglemells, and then killed a bit of time there. Then I went to my friend, saw her caravan, spent an afternoon there taking some photographs. So I'm off there to use that lady's caravan and have a little bit of time out, which would be good. So cold in here. You can see all the condensation. Oh. Ah! I can't reach it. Yeah, it's my dad's birthday. We're going for my dad will be 83. And the way it is, my mum is of an age, my dad is of an age where driving for them is not really their thing. They can drive, but they don't really. So whenever it comes to a trip where they go on holiday, I have to go on holiday with them. In the UK, I'm the driver. Yes, mate, it did. It cost me £50. Best of it was, it's a garage that I know. I went to a garage a few years ago, and they said, it's my birthday actually. And he said, oh, I'm glad you're sitting down, it's going to cost you 600 quid. I was like, yeah. And I had to sort out an overdraft. Anyway, so yeah, I got the car. I literally finished work, and I thought, oh, when an MOT is playing on your mind, and it's making you worry, you go, oh, I hope it's not going to cost a lot. And I thought, you know what? It doesn't need to be done for a month. you can do it a month before. So it just got into the month before, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take it down. And I know the guys down there, and he said, "Did you book it in?" I went, "No, I just look. If you can put it in, great. But if not, don't worry. I'll either take it away." He said, "No, leave it here." He says, "And I'll let you know." So I left it at the garage. I literally walked 2.5 miles home. Got within 5 minutes home. Ring ring. The car's ready. It's past its MOT. I was like, "That's really nice." I'm just gonna walk straight back, and that's where I started walking 10 miles a day, because when I started doing that, I was going, "Oh, actually, this is quite nice." So I 10 miles a day, every day, for I think it was 4 days, Monday to Thursday, and then probably, I say May's busy. In June time, I want to walk 10 miles a day for 10 days. Yeah, that's the rain falling down. So that'll be 100 miles in 10 days, obviously. I can't walk any further than that. Well, I could, but it would be painful. So I am about 30% left of that. The 10 miles a day, 100 miles. 100 miles is a long way. But the way I'm looking at it is, when I go wild camping, it probably won't be this year, in all honesty. There are so many wild camping channels on YouTube that it's kind of like, well, I could do it, but I just don't really see much of a point. And there was one thing that bothers me about wild camping is ticks. That just kind of like, okay, you can go at campsites, I get that, but when you're walking through long grass, that's why I won't take Bella wild camping with me ever. Ticks are a bit of a worry. I know Paul Mesner talked about it once on his channel, and he said that the ticks are out again. I did see that. I don't watch many YouTube channels, but occasionally I just go in and have a look. I use YouTube more or less more for model making, aircraft models and that, but generally speaking, I don't watch many YouTube videos. But I did glance at one of his the other week, and he said about ticks, and that does bother me. But I do want to go wild camping at some point, but as I say, I just can't foresee this year being the year realistically for that. I can see it being, it's just going to be one of them years where there's a lot going on, and I have my priorities. I hate them. My dog had one a couple of weeks ago. I have to wait 3 days. Oh, bless. Luckily I've never had it, so I don't know. I know you've got to turn it, and is it anti-clockwise? You get the thing and you pull it off. But my priority at the moment is camping to a degree. One very special lady in my life, she is my priority, and Bella, and that's it. And I will do what I can with the camping, but nothing's being sacrificed, if you know what I mean. It's not like, okay, these are my priorities, I can sacrifice this. It's like, I do my model making when I make my models in the winter. I don't really want to be spending much time inside in the summer, and that's how I kind of regulate my time. So yeah, they're my sort of 3 priorities, and yeah, we'll see how things go. I don't like things, but yeah, and getting my shoulder sorted. You have to go and see, is it a chiropractor, or I don't know what it is. If I have to go down that route, I have to, but I don't want to. I just need someone to give me a really good massage. Even if I get a rolling pin on it, I don't care. You love doing a bit of Lego. See, that's something I didn't know about you. Lego's gone up in price, hasn't it? Wow. I mean, I know some people have got like Millennium Falcons and things, and I can only think Star Wars at the minute for some reason. There was one lady I saw did the Eiffel Tower. I'm like, wow. And Formula One cars, yeah. The McLaren MP4 32, MCL 32, I think it is. On Concorde, yeah, that's huge. I've seen that. 170 on Concorde. Yeah, my mate James, who appeared on my channel when I did my birthday, I said to him about the price is 10. He said, yeah, he said, I just spent that on Lego for my kids. The Senna McLaren to build, yeah. The only thing I've noticed with that is the tyres don't look as wide, because the Senna McLaren was like 1991, I believe, and back then they used to have really big tyres, but the tyres on that, the front and the back, look very much similar size. I think somebody did a is it where they design, they 3D build tyre. I have an iMac, I don't have a PC, so I can't do it myself, but where they 3D build it, and I watched that one time. But yeah, I'm big into my F1. I still remember when Senna got killed. God, was it 30 years ago now? 30 years. Where's that gone? 1st of May 1994. 29th of April. Was it 30th of April 1994? Roland Ratzenberger. How's that time gone? Roland Ratzenberger. No, I haven't. And I won't pay for Sky. I watched the yeah, that it really was. I was at work that day. When was I? How old was I in 1994? I was about 18. 17, 18. And I didn't like Senna because he was against Mansell. It was Mansell versus Senna. And I remember working at Halfords, and there's Curry's next door, and a guy called, oh, what's his name? Oh, that's going to bug me. Simeon. A guy called Simeon walked in. He said, oh, Senna's had a big crash. I went, good, I don't like him. He went, no, it's really bad. And what do you mean really bad? It's really bad. And then I got home and I watched it and I was like, oh my god. And I cried. I cried when he died. And I couldn't watch the 1994 season until the Japanese Grand Prix, which was in that year. Oh, my back. I couldn't watch it until, and that was when Mansell was driving and the race got stopped because of the rain. Martin Brundle spun off and hit a marshal, and that was when I started getting back into it. Oh, it's really playing up. Oh, the things I do. Oh, that's a lot of pain. The trouble is I've got big shoulders, and the trouble is when they're in pain, there's a lot of pain. Oh, wow. Late 90s, early 2000s, the best. Hey, up. Oh, no. My chair's just broke. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. My chair, my Yeezy Go folding camping chair, has just broke. Did you see it? Ah. Great. Yeah, that's gone. I don't believe that. That's another 40, 50 quid. Right, 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night. That's that's been that's because I've been using it for so long. Let's be honest, folks. I've had this chair for quite a while now, but you can see that it's broke, and I was wriggling about on it. That's no fault of the chair. Now I've had this chair now for what, 3 or 4 years. I have got another chair which I can use, which is the high back one. That's a shame. Bush used to sit on my lap with this. Bless his heart. Oh, that's a shame. But I was wriggling about. Let's be honest, that's no fault of the product. I was wriggling about. I've had it for many years. Wear and tear. It's no fault of the chair whatsoever. So if you're thinking about buying one, I still recommend it. But the other side started to wear as well anyway, so it was only a matter of time. But I must have had this chair about three years, easy. So don't let that put you off if you're thinking about buying one. It's just wear and tear, that's all it is. So I'm going to chuck that in the spare bedroom, and then I'm going to start getting ready for bed tonight. My special friend messaged me tonight, and I want to make sure that she's okay. She's my priority. So I'm going to drink the rest of this beer, and then I'm going to make sure that she's okay. And I'm going to get my head down. So yeah, thanks for tonight, guys, ladies, Gillian, Stu, not Stu. It really is a pleasure talking to you, and as I say, I'm nothing special. I just make videos and buy stuff and take my opinion with a pinch of salt for all that matters. I just hope the fact that it gives you a little bit of insight into these products. I'm a bit gutted about that chair, to be honest with you, but as I say, I was wriggling about on it with my back problem. So the only thing that's kind of a bit disappointing is the fact that me and Buster used to sit on it. It's alright. Getting emotional thinking about Buster again. Been a long time. He was a good little boy. Anyway, we've kind of ended on a bit of a sour note, I suppose, but yeah, I'm going to sleep in there tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Be a nice little break. Talking of break, I've got a broken chair, but I've got a spare one upstairs anyway, which is a similar one, but it's like high back. That'll be okay. So thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go and message my yeah, cheers Stu, not Stu, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was, Gillian, I was talking about him on Sunday, and talking about I don't know if you remember Marge. She was on the channel, and we split up in January, and I was very emotional around that time because I was it was coming up to the anniversary of Buster's death. He was my little boy. I don't have children, and I was very emotional around that time, and this Marge couldn't understand that, and yeah, we're going our separate ways, and that's okay. I'm not bothered. It doesn't bother me, but yeah, losing Buster was hard, really, really difficult, and No, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. It, I've, I've, I'm not sorry at all. I'm honest. Uh, I can't tell you, but yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm totally smitten with somebody else. I'm not in a relationship with them, but we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But that's not going to happen. For if it happens, it won't be for a while, a long time. But life, whatever. I'm not bothered. I can't really speak. I'm just talking shit now. Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. But yeah. So that chair breaking is really kind of thrown me. So I will say goodnight, and I'll try not to say any naughty words. I'll see you soon.